morning and welcome to day 3 of my InterRail trip. I actually didn't sleep that bad, considering that the bed was highly uncomfortable. I'm still a bit tired, but let's have some breakfast. I mean, I'm highly aware of the fact that I would make a better impression if I washed my hair or something and didn't stumble. I mean, for getting some breakfast somewhere, I don't need to make a good impression, right? Outside. It was incorrectly booked. Better. Now I can finally show you the room. That's where I sleep. And that's where my backpack sleeps. And it's right next to the main station. Yep. 15 euros for a night. Totally affordable. Alright. I will let that render and upload. But the question is, if it will still have Wi-Fi if I close that thing. Because if I close that thing, I think that's pretty much a Faraday cage. Worst case, it would just fail. Lock this fucker away. Don't mind this cable. Alright, cool, let's go. So, for today, I have a rather simple sounding goal. I want to make friends. That definitely sounds simpler than it's gonna be, and it's perfectly okay if it doesn't happen, but let's say I want to meet people. Alright? And it just makes it a bit easier because you don't need to become friends yet. Right. So how do you make friends in a city where you don't know anyone? Because I mean, if you already have friends, then you could get to know your friends' friends and expand. But if you don't even have a single point of contact, you just might be tough. So you might have to talk to strangers. And if I do that, I want to be clear about one thing. I will pay close attention that I am not a creep, that I do not make other people feel uncomfortable. That's important to me, because I mean, even though it doesn't matter for me, it matters for the others if I make them feel uncomfortable. So we do not want anybody to feel uncomfortable just because I'm trying to talk to people. First observation. It is significantly harder to talk to people who are in motion than to talk to people who are stationary. So a train station where people are running all over the place, terrible place to talk to people. Also, a shopping street where people are walking from one side to the other, also not the ideal place. So what would be a good place? Maybe a park, although maybe not with this weather, it's even raining a bit. But the question you should ask yourself even before that is, which kind of people do you want to meet? Because, I mean, the easiest are tourists, as we saw yesterday. I could just join a tourist tour and there I would fit in, and there it would be relatively easy to speak to people. If you want to get to know locals, then you might need to do what locals do. However, it then depends which kind of interests you have and what you would like to do, and if there's anything that you even can do when you're just here one day. You can, of course, always ask the internet. There are apps like Meetup or Couchsurfing or even Tinder, but that might be kind of cheating. I might do that, but I also do want to do it without them social medias. For now I'm just walking around and talking to my camera because I'm asocial as fuck. This looks like the Rathaus. Have I seen this before? Still impressive the second time. Yeah, I mean, if I don't manage to make any friends or get to know somebody or talk to people, it's not so bad. I just want to do something. It's just, I do want to push myself and I do want to try stuff. River. That's typical Hamburgian. Somewhere here must also be the Miniature Museum. If that is block N, then this over there should be block D, where the tourist buses are the tourists, and thus the attractions. So we have the dungeon. Let's check it out. Miniature Wonderland. It was really nice just to see the excitement of the children who are about to see the Miniature Wonderland. Children. Wow. And I asked, I am allowed to film inside, otherwise I wouldn't have. I like it how the restaurant has like airplane table seats. And so it begins. Holy shit, I think I could spend hours in here. I think I will, I paid for this. I like trains. I don't like people, but I like trains. I mean, for this sort of thing I don't need friends, because I want to do this in my own speed. And if I'm here with someone else, they have a different speed. Of course I would like to tell them, oh look, there's a train. But those kind of things I like to do alone. I just feel lonely if I don't have stuff to do. Ooh, it's suddenly nighttime everywhere. Not just in Venice, look. Wow, a volcano. I finally get to do the shoots that I can't do in real life because I'm not allowed to fly drones. Oh, Austria! Since when do we have so many hot air balloons? Oh, that looks like Felden. That is Felden. I'd love to be a kid again. They seem to have so much fun here. I still like that Felden is here. And that's Lake Wörthersee. I think I need a break. It was pretty cheap here at the bistro. Prices looked... I didn't say healthy and I didn't say good. I said reasonably priced. I mean, taste-wise it was okay, but it was unhealthy to the point that my stomach now hurts. Would not recommend. A tip for you, if you ever come here yourself, put your jacket and backpacks into one of those lockers, because that year you get back. Mary Poppins just flies in. Because sure, why not? Yeah, no, I have a problem watching this. They're not pointing in the same direction. Kite surfers, just a little bit dangerous. Just a very little bit dangerous. With the shark and the kite killing that guy. It's now far less busy, or is that just in this area? Okay, slightly sexist maybe. And I haven't seen everything, like by far. There are so many things that you can still see and that buttons that you can press on. Where the hell is an UFO here? Oh, up there. Oh no, it's getting dark. I think that's time for us to leave. Even though we haven't seen everything. But we have seen a lot. And hidden away, I found a unicorn. So much details that you can find. 25 million euros to build this. Yeah, okay, I can understand the entry fee of 15 euros. I can understand it. Alright, to conclude, the Miniature Wonderland here in Hamburg is worth a visit. I mean, the 11 euros I paid are an acceptable price. Also the full price 15 euros is okay. I would definitely recommend it for children, but also if you're just interested in trains or models, this can be a very nice place. They put that so high that children can't see. Okay. They take over the building costs and taxes such that the entire amount of money I put in there is donated. And I want that. It's a magnet, February 2019, and it has a rainbow. That's like, I'm gonna take that with me. Did you forget your children? Oh no, I don't have any. It was nice. Exhausting, but nice. I will buy a one-day ticket, even though it's already late afternoon. YOLO. Alright, my hostel is behind the main station. Let's go there to check on my stuff. So, in order to make friends today, or at least talk to a few people, I did cheat a little bit, and I went online, meetup.com, and searched for public meetups, because I mean, it's always a good idea to search for people who want similar things, and I found a startup meetup. There are gonna be lots of people just going for a walk and talking. And that's exactly what I want to do now. I went in the wrong direction for one stop because I couldn't be bothered to figure out where I actually need to go. So, yep. But now I feel happy. I don't know why. I just kind of do. Now I know what I'm going to do, and that's, yeah. For some reason I find Hamburg Underground a lot more nice than Paris or Vienna. Alright, now we go out in the dark and go for a walk around the lake. I also got recommended this place when I asked on Yodel what I should do in Hamburg. They said I should go for a walk here, but they probably meant during the day. But hey, you do what you can. That looks cool. Hamburg has a skyline from a lake. Look at that. That's as good as my shot will get. Just walk and talk. That's what we do. And every 10 minutes we swap. After walking around half of this lake, we started over there somewhere when I looked down here, and now I'm here. After walking a lot, my knees now really hurt. And I'm at that point where I have to say no, I can't anymore, I need to stop. So I'm gonna chill on a bench for 10 minutes and just meditate and relax and see and think about what I learned, because I had some interesting conversations. So my having 5 minutes of nice conversation with a stranger, check. 3 times today. So 3 10-minute conversations I had today. So that's good. It's not like I made friends, but at least I talk to people. I don't feel super lonely anymore. That's already a beginning. Among the things that I learned was that working part-time might be the thing for me. Because then on the one hand I work for a company and I get paid, but on the other hand I have free time to do whatever and do my own thing. So that, especially in the beginning, I mean I don't need to do that forever, but especially in the beginning that could be the thing to do. Also, I had a conversation with a girl who traveled for 8 months solo, and I asked her how she goes about meeting people, and she says, yeah, basically do whatever you do at home and try to meet people there. It's very hard in restaurants and stuff, but at concerts or at events it works a lot better. Also, this meetup app, I think if I use it correctly, it could actually help me on my trip. Right, let's go catch a bus. Direction city. But instead of doing the sensible thing and, you know, going back to the hostel and sleeping it out, I moved myself to the area of Sternschanze, St. Pauli, because I was recommended this place on the one hand, and on the other hand there's an event here where I might meet a friend of mine. Yes, I actually have a friend who is in Hamburg at the moment. Yep, that's the sort of quarter we're in. I like it. I don't know if it's that, but the music kind of sounds like it. Yep, it's here. Good. Okay. I mean, the music sounds chill enough that I could use my Lindy Hop skills that I already own, but I also feel like I might be slightly not good enough. I already was a bit social, now I'm asocial and got myself a drink. Turns out I don't remember shit about Lindy Hop. Especially with that many people and no space to dance, it's tough. I mean, I already danced with 4 people. Proud of myself because my level is definitely lower than, far lower than average and probably lowest from all of them. Going out of my comfort zone, one of the things I wanted to do. And here I can't really socialize. Here it is super easy to socialize because that's a social dance. So if you want to socialize, go to a dance. Yeah, I mean, Lindy Hop is quite fun. If only I could dance. I wish I could dance like that. Few minutes after midnight, only hardcore remains. And, I mean, I didn't make friends, but I got to know people. And they told me about other events where they will go. So theoretically, if I would stay in Hamburg, I could go there and meet them again and then eventually become friends with people from the Lindy Hop scene. So I would say that was a success. Also, I met a friend that is already my friend.
Make your back up.
That's it, we're thrown out.